Hey, I'm Tasha, and my very first video, my very first content that I'm gonna get ready to put out here. Yeah, and I'm pretty much nervous, but all at the same time, just excited. But before I go into my topic of discussion, I just want to thank you for just taking out the time to just click on this, share it, subscribe, whatever you want to do with the video, whatever you want to do. Hey, I'm perfectly fine with it. I'm just thankful for just anyone taking the time to even look at this. But anyway, of course, my title is Past, Present, and Future. And I'm just going to go right into it and just tell you a little bit about my past, my present, and my future. And of course, throughout my content, hopefully I can go into more depth just about me and just about what I do, what I like to do, what I'm currently doing now. But you'll see that much later in the videos to come. So I guess let's get right into it. So my first intro to my past. Well, I am from Texas, born and raised in Galveston. Wow, I mean that the island has changed over the years. Oh my God, grew up by the beach. And when you really look at it, it was just, okay, we're going to the beach, we're going to the park, we're going to, hang out and be kids. But you just really don't think of it until when you look back and you just, oh, I really grew up by the beach. Literally, our apartment was a block away. I mean, it wasn't nothing to go to the beach. And then even the park was right there. So I remember that I went to Burnett Elementary School, went to Stephen F. Austin, went to Central for a little while. And then some things happened. Of course, just different life obstacles, and relocated back to Hitchcock. Go Hitchcock. Very little small town, just about this many people. Not that many people. You will occasionally see a bull running down the highway. Forgot who that bull belonged to, but it wasn't nothing to see animals, dead carcasses on the street. You only had like one car wash, one grocery store, one convenience store. Well, maybe one convenience store and a few gas stations. But everything right there was in the center of the town, and our home was the only. Well, we had two homes on one block, and it was my grandmother's and my neighbor's, and we just had a whole lot of land. Oh yeah, I had a good time in Hitchcock. And until 2004, I decided, after I graduated from high school, really didn't know what to really do. I decided, you know what? For the sake of my daughter and her education, I wanted to relocate, and I moved to Houston. So that's pretty much how I ended up in Houston, and I don't regret the move at all. My daughter learned a lot, and I don't have nothing against Hitchcock, but when you don't have a lot of, funding for children to learn certain things, it's just kind of, so I wanted her to have the best, what I thought was the best at the time. So I don't regret any decisions that I made. But anyway, that's a little bit of my past. And like I say, when I throw more videos out, I will get more into that. Sorry about that little interruption. I had a phone call from a family member. Well, my boyfriend, but he is family. So anyway, like I was saying, I don't regret moving to Houston just for the sake of my daughter. But anyway, enough of that. So my presently, I am currently working as a nurse, as a licensed vocational nurse. I I've been in the health field for close to 20 years now. It'll actually be 20 years this year. Next month, 20 years. Yes, I've been in the game that long. Seen a lot of things, a lot of things. And by the way, on this note, not to cut this off, but don't mind the background noise. They picked a really nice day to cut the grass. Anyhow, yes, I practice nursing in Houston. Like I say, I've been in the field for close to 20 years, not as a nurse, but started off as a CNA. When I got my divorce, I kind of waited for my daughter to get a little older to where I didn't really need to, like I say, she can kind of do some things on her own and I can focus on homework. So took my classes little by little and got into the program, and that was back in 2013 2013. I'm sorry, 2013, and got licensed, took my boards, and been a nurse for 8 years now. Now, do I want my RN? Whew, that is going to be another topic for another day. I have my own views about that, and I'm sure any nurse that's watching, you have an idea what I'm about to say or what I want to say. But tune in for another video for another day. But yes, but presently right now, what I'm trying to do is I want to do something for me. I thought about this about a month and a half ago. Me and my boyfriend, we were just talking, and we kind of came up with some ideas, and this is one of them. Just throwing myself out there, stepping out of my comfort zone. I am the type of person that lives a very, how can I say it? I'm like a crab in a shell. I only come out when I need to and go right back in. But this is something new for me. And basically, this is something that I feel like I can do really good in this. So throwing myself out on YouTube, throwing myself on social media platforms, and I also will link them at the bottom of my description. I gotta learn how to say these things. Oh my gosh. But anyway, so I'm on social media. I'm on TikTok. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Facebook. I'm just kind of like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm doing this. So, we just came up with some different type of, solutions, not solutions, but just ideas. And this is what I'm doing. And I tell you one thing, I enjoy makeup. I enjoy wigs. I love to just create new looks. If I can be a blonde one week and a redhead the next week and a brunette the next week, then that's just me. I just love it. I love makeup. I just love everything about beauty. So that's just like my go away from nursing. You gotta have some type of balance when you come to service, serving people, taking care of people, not only taking care of people, but just taking care of yourself and family members. You gotta have a break. So anyway, so that's currently my present and my future. Like I say, I really do have some ideas that I currently want to just throw out there for the years to come, promoting myself, promoting what I learned, but also looking at others, taking critique. I don't mind viewers just chiming in on their ideas and what they think, because I learn from the best. I've learned a lot of things from YouTube content creators, learning how to do makeup, learning how to do wigs, learning just creating your type of art. And I've learned so much from those content creators. So I want to step in the game. That's just my future. There's things that I want to do with makeup. I want to do with skincare. So that's just my bottom line. And to say that if I want to get out of nursing, Whew, that's a big question mark in itself. But besides that, that's just genuinely my feature. So in the meantime, what I can do is just show you a little bit of what I have right now. And boy, this is gonna be, well, I'm really stepping out of my comfort zone. I really am. But it's all for the good. I see the just the what it's worth, what it's going to be worth. You know, me just stepping out of my box, stepping out of my comfort zone, and just showing you a little bit of me. The room that I'm currently sitting in is really an extra bedroom that I do have in my home that I plan on turning into a studio. And I do want to show you the beginning process. You see the boxes in there because I just moved in here a couple of months ago. I'm still unloading boxes, okay? What else? I want to show you just everything from the scratches, from the beginning, from what I'm about to do with this room. Yeah, and like I say, you throw your ideas out there to me. If it sounds good, I may just implement them. I don't know. But yeah, so let me show you a quick tour. Alrighty, so this little bitty room is basically gonna be my studio, okay? I even got a really cute name for it, but I'll show y'all that later. So of course, to my left, this is really just my vanity with all my little makeup products on here. My perfumes, which will be added to my collection real soon. My makeup brushes, and as you see inside, here's some of my makeup products. Yeah, stuff I have collected over the years, and soon I will be trashing it because you know you can only keep makeup for so long, and everything does have a expiration on it. Don't mind my hand. I know it looks like a yeah, but you know what I mean. Anyway, that's a little bit of that. And this other little room is just the half bathroom. Of course, you can see the theme that I'm trying to go into. I'm not done with it yet, but don't mind the trash. I was cutting my hair. And over here, we have a closet. I still got to go through some stuff. I got all my hair products, my wigs. Well, some of my wigs are in my bedroom, but you can kind of get the idea what I'm about to just kind of do. Those things right there, the tail looking compartments, that belong to my daughter, but I think I have an idea what I may use those for. Maybe jewelry. You know, I'm a big costume collector, jewelry collector. And then these are just some of the boxes that I had to unload. And oh, these bad things right here, my Bath and Body Works collection. So this, like I say, this is just an idea of what is to come as far as what I want to do with this room. Hey y'all. I want to thank y'all so much again for just taking the time out to just, you know, look at my video. Please like, share, and subscribe. Ooh, I gotta get used to saying this. If you want to comment below, ask questions, feel free to do so. But anyway, it takes about a good 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes tops to do my eyes. And that's including the eyebrows, my eyeshadow, blending, me putting on my eyelashes. Yeah, it takes a good about 20 to 30 minutes tops. And I just use regular stuff, nothing expensive, because I come to find out the expensive stuff don't really work for me. Good old cheap. If it can give me the color that I need and it blends well, I'm just gonna use it. But anyway, forgot what brand this is. I think it's one of the concealers that I got from the beauty supply store. Oh, and by the way, I will list everything that I've used in the description box. I'm just blending, making a little bit of highlight with the concealer using Fenty. This is the only one that I use. I really don't use Fenty for concealer just because don't like the color. Not to say that it's not a good concealer, but I just don't like the color. So I just use it for that. And then, of course, I take my blending brush and I just blend away. I do not use primer for my eyeshadow. I don't feel like I need to. I just use concealer. And there you have it. Of course, that's me blending my other eye. Ooh, yeah, it's been a minute since I put makeup on. I just, with me moving and trying to get adjusted and some other things happening along the way, I honestly haven't had the time also to do anything. But now, since things are changing with my employment, I will have more time to create more videos, me using different looks, going shopping for different makeups, doing little hauls here and there. So yeah, I'll have more time to do it now. So don't mind me, like I say, I'm just blending everything in, taking my little spoolie and making sure my eyebrows look as natural as they can. I did learn from the best. One of my good friends at the time, she taught me, how to do certain things, and she did do my makeup for a very long time. But anyway, I'm using the NYX Uptopia. I'm sorry, Uptopia. And I think this thing may have costed me no more than $10. I like the color scheme. I'm more of a dark type of, eyeshadow. I like dark colors. Every once in a while, I may do a bright color, but I just go for the dark colors for some reason. But I'm just taking my eyeshadow brush and I'm just matting away. And by the way, I use different makeup brush brands. Whatever I have in that box, I'm going to use as long as it's clean. But that's another story. But yeah, that's just me being goofy. But anyway, let's see. I've been into makeup, oh my gosh, since I was in junior high. My first brand of makeup, it was from Bonjour, from the Makeup Beauty Supply store. And you had all different types of colors, but the only ones that we wore was the burgundy looking one, the dark red. Anywhere, any other color that you wore, honey, you was looking like a clown. And then we would use the black eyeliner to line our lips up, honey. We thought we was the bomb. But yes, I've been into that type of makeup since I was in junior high. But over the years, I just never really been into it until, like I say, my best friend at the time, she got into it, and then it just made me want to get into it more. And I remember one day she kind of threw me out there in the woods. Some things happened with her family, and we were supposed to go see Meg Thee Stallion that night. And basically, she just didn't feel like doing it. And I said, you know what? I got to learn how to do this, because eventually, I can't depend on her to do my makeup every single time that we go. That's just not right. So I'm glad she did that. And now I really, truly have a love for it. Oh my God, I'm being so silly. Don't mind me. But anyway, I do have a love for it. I think it takes me away mentally from what I do as a living. It's just one of those things that I really just realized that I really do want to get heavily into it now that I have the time to do so. So what I'm doing now is just applying my lashes. Real quick technique that I use. I take the eyelash glue and I just put it over my eyelid like I'm doing eyeliner, and I just make sure that you cut your eyelashes to the length that you need it. Pop that thing on and you are good to go. There go my Fix Fix It from MAC. Yes, I do spray my face first, and then I put my primer on. One of my favorite primers, Milk. Very, very good. Expensive, but it's worth it. I think that thing cost me like $36, but with inflation, honey, it may be more than that now. But honey, if you on a penny budget like me, use your Klarna, use your Afterpay. Yes, I vouch for those dearly. So I'm just priming my face really good. Of course, I moisturized a few hours before. I have dry skin, especially in my T-zone area. That is the area between your eyes and your eyebrows. Yes, it gets crusty and dry. Yeah. So letting it dry, and then I'm applying my Lancome foundation. The best, one of the best that's out on the market to me. And of course the color is in the back, on the back. I love it. I love it to pieces. I think I can wear this not only for summer and for winter, preferably for winter, but I can wear it for the summer too. You know how to say you have your summer and your winter foundations just because of your skin changing colors, you know. So I'm taking one of my Juvia's Places brushes, and I'm just applying my foundation all over the place. Yes, I use a lot of it, and as you can see how much how much of the brush that the brush has soaked up on the foundation. Yeah. So I'm taking Tarte. It's another one of my favorites. However, I really started to think that it didn't conceal as good for some reason. I think maybe it's just because it's old. Yes, I'm smelling it, but it don't smell that bad. But I just think that I should have went a little brighter. So yes, I did take some of the Fenty, and later on during the video, you'll see that I just kind of brightened it up a little bit. I like my concealer to be a little bit brighter, just a tad bit. Especially it helps up with the raccoon eyes. Yes, and that's Tarte. So I'm just taking my blending blush and I'm blending, honey. Batting that concealer, batting it away. Blend. What was that lady on Edward Scissorhands? She said she worked for Avon or whatever cosmetic thing. Blend. Blending is the key. Yeah, blending. I preferably like my makeup to look natural as possible. You know, if you've worn makeup just as long as I have, or even longer, or just starting new, you know that makeup, it's going to look like makeup, but you try to just make sure that it looks natural as possible. At least I do. So I'm just blending away more. That is my Fit powder. I've used this for I think the longest. I don't think I've ever used any other powder than Fit. It's really cheap, affordable. You know, it's just one of those powders that I like. Don't cost them more than $10. But anyway, is this me trying to figure out if I'm going to use that Fenty concealer? I think so. Yeah, I did. Trans concealers. Yep. I need my eyes to be a little bit brighter. And throughout the day, of course, it's going to change. You know, it has to oxidize. And when it does, it looks a lot better. A whole lot better. But anyway. Alright, I do apologize for that. I had a little bit of a phone call coming in. But anyway, like I say, I had to switch concealers because I just did not like how dark it looked. I need my eyes to pop. Anyway, this is one of my favorite blushes to use from Juvia's Place, and as you see, I kind of went a little bit overboard with the blush. It wasn't popping off at first, and then all of a sudden, ooh, it started looking like a bruise. And I was like, ooh, no, we can't do that. But what I typically do with blushes is that I'll take that blush and I'll just, put it on my cheeks. And then I'll take my foundation brush and I'll just blend it in to where it kind of looks like it's blended in with my natural skin. If you, not like it's matted on there, if you know what I'm trying to say. But I'm just trying to make it look like it's actually, like I'm really got rosy cheeks. But anyway, my final product is just adding the spray to it. Of course, it was cold, and hate when I do that. Gotta spray it down. But anyway, just using something from NYX, one of my favorite lipsticks to use. It really works. I mean, you don't really need to reapply as much, maybe just one time, and that's really about it. And then what I like to do is take the little ombre look and just kind of use a different color, in which I'm using Jeffree Star, one of his lipsticks that I've had for a little while, and kind of creating my little ombre look. But yeah, something that I do like to do with most of my lipsticks. I do use any kind of brand. I just like color. I like using different colors, but preferably, like I say, I'm a dark kind of, I like using dark colors. Excuse me, I couldn't find the words. But yeah, basically, like I say, I just kind of want to sum things up. And just, like I say, thank you for watching my video. And hopefully in the future, y'all will tune in more to see more what I put out there. And hopefully I can stay consistent with this. That's going to, take some time, of course. But I have big hopes for this. Like I said, thank you so much for tuning in. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll catch y'all later. Bye for now.